up, Woody Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for PPPPPP chapter 59. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. And we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, and we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus, and we ain't sponsored by Viz. And considering how much I promote Manga Plus on this channel, it's kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, last chapter was awesome for Fanta because obviously Fanta finished up his performance, and I love what he said about Sadame. In particular, because it felt like his performance in particular was a response to Sadame, because Sadame's performance obviously was Sadame was on his level, obviously, and yeah, I know he was copying his playstyle, but Sadame was on his level, and he closed down the fantasy park and was telling Fanta, you know, it's time to get out of the fantasy world, time to face reality. And that's what Fanta did. That was his response to Sadame. It was like, yeah, and I'm going to do the real thing too. Hence why, coming back to reality, is I'm going to show you how it's really done using the real thing. And it's going to sound better than you, copycat. and notice how everyone left too. The graduates left. And I like that it was only Furusu that was there to thank Fanta because she wasn't graduating as well. I thought that was really, really cool. But anyways, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this week. And this chapter is titled Remembering a Little Bit in the Last Moments. Oh, is Mom dying this week? I rebelled against my family of musicians who told me to sing opera and became a punk rocker instead during my student days. Yeah! He wore a normal school uniform that didn't look good on him. Instead of his given name, he went by Gakuan. Piano. That's the name he gave himself. What, you need a towel? No, I want to play the piano, is what he said. Sure, come in. Back then, it was impossible to describe that performance, but I can now. It was like what you would get if you took all the septuplets fantasies and condensed them into one. Depending on the piece of music, the planet-like orb in the middle would change shape, and the fantasy surrounding it would change accordingly. No matter what he played, the fantasy would be just right. Emma Paul, this is beautiful. Beautiful. Wow. Gorgeous. That was his performance, even though it was his first time playing the piano. When I asked him why he wanted to play the piano, even though he'd never done so before, he said, I don't have a piano at home, but I knew I could play. But if I played, people would hear me, and I don't want that. But I really wanted to play, so I ran out of the house despite the rain. Aw, I fell for him. I was bullied. Nothing went his way except the piano. Everything about that went well. I thought it was fun and I loved it. He said he'd be my patron. What's a patron? Whoa! Poor Gakuin! He's like so naive. I really like the fantasies I create. I love them, and you're right behind them, Chocho. Aww. Oh, I'm going to read this again. I really like the fantasies I create. I love them, and you're right behind them, Cho-Cho. Oh, so cute. When I think about it, Gakuin Otogami was the type of person who would say he loves me, someone who's not a genius, second to his own fantasy. Fantasies are feeble. Since when did he start with all that genius, mediocre, and banished business? I wanted him to regret it. When did I become that kind of person? Oh, this is getting difficult. I'm getting confused. I can't think. No, I want to think. I want to think about it. Oh, there's the babies. If there is there something I can do? I want to protect. Is there something I can do after I die? I want to protect you all forever. I'm sorry. I love you. I love you. I'm sorry. Goodbye. Mom! Mom, wait, Mom? Mama? I wanted the 7 of us to play piano. No. Oh, no. I'm going to read this part again, but because I feel like this part in particular is very important. Is there something I can do after I die? Is there something I can do after I die? If there is, I want to protect you all forever. I feel like here, I feel like we're going to see her as like a guardian angel. I feel like we will. I'm very curious what you guys think. Do you guys think we're going to see her as like a guardian angel kind of thing? I really do. I think so. But this is so sad. But their love story, man. But you know what? Now that we look at this, it seems like the whole genius and shit, it seems like Gakuen was being manipulated. This was an outside party that caused all this fuckery. Because this mofo here, the patron, who's been with Gakuen for a long time, yeah, this motherfucker caused all the problems. Because prior to it, you didn't have this shit. And also, Fanta said that that Gakuen never cared about all this stuff. He never cared. He just all Gakuen wanted to do was play the piano. That's all he wanted. So it seems like it seems like he's been manipulated. It's very interesting that both Gakuen and Fanta have been manipulated. And I wonder if that makes me wonder though if Sora-Chika, if there was another reason why Sora-Chika went with them because of that. If Sora-Chika went with them to protect them from the manipulation or something. Because Sora-Chika has like a role. Sora-Chika going with them, because he could have fought back and like made it so that he could stay. But Sora-Chika, for his age, he is really fucking smart. I feel like he had this obligation to protect his siblings, and that's why he went with them. Just something else is going on. In regards to Sora-Chika in particular, there's something else going on. I could be wrong. You guys can let me know in the comments what you guys think in regards to that. But look at this. When after they first met, I fell for him. Nothing went his way except the piano. Everything about that went well. I thought it was fun and I loved it. I really like the fantasies I create. I love them, and you're right behind them, Chocho. Look at that. When you think about it, Gakuen Otogami was the type of person who would say he loves me, someone who's not a genius, second to his own fantasy. Since when did he start with all that genius, mediocre, and banished business? When did he become that kind of person? I'm telling you, he was being manipulated. That's what it feels like to me. I'm gonna pull. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I'm gonna pull the chapter where Fonta mentioned it. Now, here, this is where he basically in chapter 33 he said something too as well. He said something in particular. And this was after Mimin left. And this is like about in regards to the value of the Otogami brand will fall. Who cares about that? It's important to eliminate everything I don't like. And there's then Fonta is just like, that's not good, you idiot. Mr. Crescendo and the others will have issues with that. But I think that's Mr. Crescendo's got to be the one that caused all this, right? That's what it seems like to me. I think Crescendo was probably one of the people that manipulated Gakuen into this. Yeah, it's definitely, and also just looking at chapter 23, you see it as well, that Mr. Crescendo is definitely manipulating behind the scenes with in regards to the tabloids. There is that to boot. So, it's very, very interesting, isn't it? But I'm really curious what you guys think. Do you guys think that Crescendo was the one that caused all of this? To me, that's what it seems like. It seems like Crescendo was the one that caused this. Because all Gakuen wanted to do was play piano. That's all he wanted to do, and you could see it throughout the series. That's all he wanted to do. But it seemed like to me, because of the Otogami and the banishment stuff, you know what the banishment stuff is, especially the banishment stuff. I think it had a lot to do with the Otogami brand and being so focused on the Otogami brand. I think that's what pushed him to going into the shit about genius and banishment and all that. I think that's what caused it. To me, that's what it seems like. I'm very curious what you guys think. Do you guys think that, like, just the pressure of maintaining this fame and all that really got to Gakuen? That's what it seems like to me. But poor mom, she's gone. And it's just sad that that Fonta didn't make it in time, or the rest of the kids in general didn't get to see her. But at least, like Mimin and Reijiro and Sorachika got to see her. There's at least that. At least, mom got to see those three. So there is that. But she said she wants to, this whole thing with her wanting to protect her kids after she dies, I feel like we're going to see her. That's why I'm like, I feel like we're going to see her as like a guardian angel or something. But something I would like to see from her. I would like Emma Apollo to have her spirit, because I'm a big believer in the supernatural, obviously. I'd like to see her spirit like visit Fonta and the rest of her kids, and I would like to see her visit Gakuen. I think if she visits Gakuen, I think that would be very powerful. And would maybe get him to wake up. Because that's what needs to happen, is he needs to wake up, and I think only she can do it. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so I can keep bringing you more PPPPPP content. A few ways you can do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.